Hi everybody, welcome to the Soulful Soul. My name is Gladys and this is the monthly zodiac readings. For those who don't know, the way I read is I focus more on the lessons and the personal growth that you can get from the tarot rather than the outcome. I prefer to use the Celtic cross because it gives a general overview of issues, but even in doing so I focus more on the lessons and the advice than the outcome, because there are no predetermined outcomes, right? That we do have an impact, even if in the reading the Celtic cross has a future card and an outcome card. My focus is not on that, but on what you can do in the now. Okay, so if that works for you, then you're in the right place. This is the reading for Taurus. Welcome back, Taurus. I tried to do all the readings outside, but I couldn't do that because it started raining. Yeah. So, unfortunately, you have to have an inside reading. And I must just try to get this right. Your card comes up in the reverse, Taurus. So, let's see. You get justice as your outcome, and beneath the deck you get the 9 of Cups in reverse. It says happiness in reverse. So I'm feeling you are not feeling happy about something, Taurus, and I think it's to do with an ending, maybe an ending with another earth sign, another Taurus possibly, or an ending that's left you feeling completely hurt, out, feeling unabundant, feeling, wow, like, this is your card, right? And it's in the reverse, so something has ended and it's really affected you badly. And what you need to think about is the Fool in reverse. And I think it's suggesting not to rush, not to jump into anything too quickly. Don't make hasty decisions right now. I don't think you're in the frame of mind to do that. So just take things easy. We'll get the next row will clarify a lot of the stuff, but this is just a quick overview. Your near past is the Prince of Wands, so either you or someone left the building quite fast. I mean, you could be hurting because you've hurt someone else, or you've ended something that needed to end, or you felt needed to end, or someone has ended something with you. But the Prince of Wands is in reverse, and I think it's like a movement out, swift movement out maybe. In the unconscious you have the 5 of Swords. It says defeat, and it's in reverse. Maybe this whole situation is teaching you lessons about how you can be your own worst enemy with the mind games that you play. And I think you play mind games on yourself, you know, or in this case maybe even with others, but you do it in it's almost self-destructive. It's not a pleasant win. Maybe you've been having this win-lose attitude, Taurus. Let me kill before I get killed, or let me do the hurting before I get hurt, and it's hurting you. It's hurt you. In the near future you get the Prince of Swords. So again, there's still this energy of moving out. I think it's something has happened, and with the Prince of Swords, someone's in silent mode. this person that's walked away, maybe a fire sign, is not wishing to speak, even if that's what you're wanting. You get the Strength card representing you. So you're learning things. You're learning things about. So you're learning something to do with power and how you use power. And strength, I guess. But maybe you are feeling strong despite what's going on. You know? Okay, Taurus. So, sorry, I had to. I've got lots of things going on here. So you get the Strength card representing you, which is a good sign, Taurus. Well, the way it's showing up for me here is that you are learning things about ego, about your power, and how you use it. And you know, it's coupled with, in your advice, the Devil card. So we're going to talk about that. This is the card, my card of Capricorn, fellow earth sign, you know, which I think is a good thing, but we will, you know, look at that, what the Devil speaks about as well. In your around you have the Ace of Wands. So whatever's going on, you have the chance of a new beginning. You know, something might be over and it's hurt, and maybe your hurt has come from hurting someone else. That's also possible, Taurus. But you have a chance for a new beginning here. And then you get the Devil represent in your advice. So I feel like there's some strong lessons about power, like I said, how you use power. And maybe sometimes it's, in a way, maybe it's sacrifice. Maybe you've sacrificed a relationship because maybe you felt like you wielded too much power in it. It's something like that, Taurus. It will be different for, you know, that's what I'm getting. So maybe you gave it up, and I think that's kind of noble if that is the case. Like you did the right thing. You did not want to abuse your power. Taurus, good on you if that's the case. These lovely lessons you're learning, and then in the outcome, look at this butterfly. This at the back, there's the scales of justice. This is the Justice card, and it speaks about something coming into balance, or some fairness coming, getting just desserts. And it's in the upright, so it says something that's coming to you, that almost like your due, getting in a positive way, Taurus. So that looks lovely, looks good. So, you know, there might be unhappiness, but there's a new beginning. And beneath the deck you get the Knave of Wands. This is the Page of Wands. So I feel I get the same picture. I get the same picture, Taurus, that something is over, something has ended. Maybe with a fire sign, but it is. At the moment, it's not happening. Clarifying your death is the Ace of Swords. It's possible that harsh words were spoken, Taurus. Maybe you spoke harshly, or maybe somebody else did that with you. It's like, but it was definitely an ending, and maybe it was a tough ending. And you get the Empress with the Moon card. maybe part of the difficulty for you is the unknown, like you're feeling like maybe you've been in a partnership for a long time and now it's over. And so you're feeling, well, in a way, the sky's the limit, but it's also very scary to be at this, like, the thing that I got was unmoored ship or boat, like you are out in the water on your own. That's what came to me, Interesting, Taurus. But you're on your own journey, dear Taurus. Taurus, you're on your own journey, and I feel you're doing right by the situation. And so you get the Fool with the Two of Wands. So being at a crossroads, again, I'm getting this feeling of don't rush. The Two of Wands is that place of being stuck, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like before your ships come in. So enjoy this space of the Fool. I'm not getting it as you being naive. I'm seeing it as you staying in this place of where you are before you make any decisions going forward. Just like accepting this place, this space of nothingness in a way, like what feels like nothingness. Nothingness can also be so full. You know what I mean? And then you get with the Prince of Wands, you get Judgment. Wow. So it feels like something, it was, to me, what it's feeling like an ending, like a complete ending. But endings do allow new beginnings. But the feeling of this whole reading is like an ending with this Prince of Wands. But it's allowing the two of you to be reborn. I'm really feeling a relationship here, but it could be with work. Read it as it sees, as you see fit, as it fits for you. But the energies are interchangeable. And for some Tauruses, this reading is just for you, and for others, maybe not. In your unconscious, you get the Five of Swords, and you get it with the Lovers. So definitely, darling hearts, you are learning. So this is what I would say. Harsh words have been spoken either by you or by another. They've left you feeling like out of sorts, fearful, but it feels like it was necessary. You're being guided not to be too hasty in your next actions. The Five of Swords is such, in your unconscious, you have maybe hurt yourself or your lover or lovers by the games that you play, head games that you play. And they are self-defeating head games. That's what I'm getting, Taurus. But you are learning. You have the Lovers in the upright there, which could suggest that the next time you will do it better. You are learning from the situation. This is just telling what's going on in the unconscious. But we learn or not from our experiences or our guidance and nudgings. And I feel this is guidance and nudgings there. So you'll do things differently the next time. Maybe the words won't be as harsh, or maybe you won't, if it was said, harsh words were said, you will be able to handle them differently. And now you're going on this lone journey, sort of, And, like I say, the Lovers could even be work partnerships or some project partnerships. In your near future, with the Prince of Swords, you get the Knave of Cups, and that's the Page of Cups. So there might be a non-speaking here, but there's a chance of a new beginning, a more gentle beginning, new beginning. Let me leave it there. That's what I'm seeing. You get, for your energy, the Strength card with the Six of Wands. So this victory doesn't look like you want it to look. That's what I'm saying. But there's victory. You have grown. You are growing. You are learning huge lessons about how you wield power. And you don't have to have victory over people, you know, in order for you to be victorious. I think that's a big lesson for you, Taurus. It's really lovely, you know, when I see these deep lessons come out, then I can only think that the lessons are coming because the work has been done. You know, we get deeper and deeper lessons because we do the work. And by work, I mean the spiritual work. The Ace of Wands, you get the Ace of Wands with the Knave of Swords, which is this, well, that's not the Prince, that's the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is the Page of Swords. So maybe a new beginning, but let me think about this Page of Swords here. Okay, so I think I must get a clarifier for this, because this is what's around you. Anyway, because there's a new beginning, but there's this lack of speaking almost. Like a new beginning, but there's no... maybe there needs to be more discussion. Let me see. Oh, sorry, why did I say see Knave? That's Knave, that's Knight. So this Prince of Swords is here, showing up here again. I don't know, Taurus, if you're wanting to go back into this whole same situation, but with a new energy, you know, with the Ace of Swords there. But just note that the Knight is showing up in reverse. So maybe there will be resistance. Maybe you are not ready for making any overtures in that direction. A new beginning is happening, but it's almost like you shouldn't be taking any drastic actions. Maybe that's it. Most certainly not in the direction of this Knight of Swords. At least that's what I see, but I will get a clarifier for that one. For your advice, you get the Devil, this whole power thing, and you get it with the Nine of Swords. Your own, you know, you get quite a few swords here, Taurus. You get the Prince of Swords, not a few, but there is that swords energy anyway, right? You get there. Oh, you get there, you know, it's significant. It's the games that you play. It's the harsh words. You even get it at the center. It's about the words, beloveds. It's about the words and how you use them, how they are used against you, how you play them in your mind. Just be conscious of words over the month ahead. I think that will be very powerful for you. Like, this one is fascinating me. But here is the getting out of your head as well. So think about the head games, because maybe you play games with words, Taurus. Maybe you're very good with words, and so you play word games. So think about that. You know, Taurus is the sensual sign, the most sensual sign, you know. So if you have loads and loads of Taurus, you will be sensual. And I think about Pisces, like, which is not so far from you, but like sweet talking, maybe. That could be how it plays out for some of you. And for some of you, it could be you need to be, that it's the opposite energy, is like you are learning lessons about how others might sweet talk you. So take it as it fits for you, Taurus. But there's some deep lessons about power games that you might play, or you might allow to be played on you. And they're power games related to words. So in the outcome, you get Justice and the Ten of Cups in reverse. What I'm getting here, Taurus, is that justice is being served, you know, like you are bringing something fair is coming. It might not look like emotional fulfillment, but it feels right. It feels right. And trust that, you know. Let me get some more with this. Let me get a clarifier for that, and maybe for your outcome. Very interesting, Taurus. Wow. Cups as well, you know. Oh, look at this. Cups and coins falling out here. That's a 6 of Cups, like past love. The 7 of Cups comes for that in the reverse. I know what it's saying. I think I know what it's saying now. That's the Fool and the Chariot again flying out. You know what I think your message is? One point for that. This key message here, and I think it is key, is this message of not rushing forward to make a choice now. There is a new beginning happening around you. Maybe you will be approached with a new beginning, an offer of some sort. But I think you need to be circumspect. I think you need to be careful. Not too careful, but I feel like your message right now is just to not rush any decisions there, because you also have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So maybe that's what it's about. I think you need to do a little bit of your inner work here, which this is talking about, before you make any decisions, Taurus. Let me get one for your outcome to clarify that. And then I'm drawing for everyone from the Herbcrafters just to get special message. And then and I will put in the description box the description of that card as per the authors, because I don't get to use them because they're very much about the herbs, so you might get something out of that. So you get the 7 of Swords here with this 10 of Cups in reverse. I think you are being cautioned not to rush forward with anything right now, because maybe there's still this harsh energy around Taurus. Now, these are for the month ahead, right? But in between, I also do pick a card readings, and I do the in mid-month I'll do the elementals, and you can choose there what suits you best, either for that time or how you see yourself, right? And maybe by then you'll get signs to move. Maybe within the next week or the next 2 weeks, you will have done some work and the energy shifts, you know, Taurus. But for now, I feel like you need to be doing this introspection, looking at the situation, looking at your fears, allowing this stuckness, and rather learning from it, exploring this thing about power and how you use words, and or how others use words against you. But I feel like there's a caution not to move forward, rather look at the issues, because there's this feels like a bit of a toxic energy. Even though there's justice there, it's still in the process of being served. Balance is still being processed on a high. Something like that, you know, like Spirit is working to bring the balance. Don't interfere yet until you get the go ahead. Something like that. Now, okay, let me get from this beautiful, beautiful deck. My son.
Closing the door,
okay, my love. So you get the 8 of Swords. I feel like that is just confirming what I've been saying, that allow the feeling of being stuck. Sometimes we are trapped for a reason. And let me just say, that's an 8, and justice in this deck is 8. You know, there's 2 traditions, main traditions of the tarot. Anyway, but justice is 8 here, and I think it's linked to that. It's saying, let the scales of justice, this is Spirit-led. This is human-led. See it like that. And the what I mean is, the ego might want to break out of the feeling stuck, but Spirit is saying, allow me to take this part of the path. And you'll know when to move forward, Taurus. Okay, dear hearts, I wish you a wonderful November. I hope this helps. And please give me your feedback. I'd love to hear. Give me a like, share, subscribe, and I will chat with you again soon. Bye.